Good morning. Caitlin's on FaceTime. I had a heckin' bad nightmare last night, like, bad. Like, and I only have one class today, which is really nice, and I don't have to work, and I don't have any plans after that, so I can go home, take a nap, finish my paper. Hey, Mikey. Already late for class. Can't find my toothbrush that's just magically in my car. I have my toothpaste. So I'm driving on freaking 64 going towards downtown, and I'm in the middle lane. And there's this SUV, but not just any SUV, a freaking lifted Chevy lifted. And you know me, I drive my little tiny luxury sports car. And so I realize he turns on his turn signal half a second before he turns over. And I don't know if I was in his blind spot or what, but I slam on the horn, realize he's not moving, go and look in my side mirror and realize there's nobody in the left lane. So I swerve to the left lane, but he still hits me. And he just keeps going. And so then I have to get from the left lane to the right shoulder to check the damage, because you have to go into the right shoulder unless it's an emergency, and I knew it wasn't an emergency, but I had to go check. So there's a place where the bottom of his car scraped my car and it looks like my car's been keyed. There's a place where his side mirror went over the top of my car and it looks like my car's been keyed. And oh my god, but honestly, yeah, that sucks, and I was 45 minutes late to my class, but Jesus was looking out for me, because if I hadn't been paying attention, if I had been vlogging or texting Caitlin or tired, which I'm normally really, really tired when I go to that class, and I'm just kind of half awake while driving, if any of those things had been going on in that moment, I would have T-boned him and we were both going 65. So honestly, Jesus was looking out for me yesterday morning at that point in time, but oh my god, so so I got to sign language what time? 45 minutes late. And now I'm at the chiropractor with Caitlin, and the only reason I'm going is because, for those of y'all who know me, I crack every joint in my body every opportunity that I can. And so I'm at the chiropractor just so that I can hear the joints cracking, because oh my god, that noise is so beautiful and I love it so much. Also, my laptop is literally maybe if I'm looking at a clock, it's it has to, I don't know, for those of y'all who have MacBooks, you know when something's loading or downloading, you have to get through the entire clock cycle. My MacBook for Vlogmas day 2 is at the freaking when I left the house, it was at 1 o'clock. So yeah.
Show my shoes.
She's wearing Disney Vans. The Disney Vans that I'm getting for Christmas are a lot cooler. Also, when the Tom sale was going on, I was okay, I'm gonna get a pair of gray ones too. And she was no. And I was and she was you're not supposed to know this, but I got you a pair of gray Toms for Christmas. And I was okay, lit. So I got some glow-in-the-dark Constellation ones. Right? I got glow-in-the-dark Constellation Toms, and then I think I got a pair of black ones. I'm not sure. And I told my professor about getting hit on the interstate by a lifted Chevy that just peaced out. And now it looks like my car has been keyed. Also, if you're not freaked out by car accidents and stuff like that doesn't stress you out watching them, on YouTube, this is so terrible.
It is terrible, and I've actually
motorcycles.
witnessed it.
I haven't witnessed it in real life, but
I hit one.
No, I'm not talking about cars versus motorcycles. I'm talking about motorcycles versus motorcycles.
I've never seen that.
It's so funny. Motorcycles versus motorcycles are so funny. This sounds terrible, but watching dash cam car accident videos is how I cope when somebody dies in a car accident. That's my coping mechanism, as messed up as it sounds. But yeah, no, it's absolutely hilarious. And so I'm on my way to Walmart Market to get a 2-pack of the deodorant that I like, because my armpits were sweating in the car and it was stressing me out a lot because I hate the feeling of like, I hate feeling my armpits sweat. Like when I can feel my armpits sweat, like I want to die. I hate it so much. So I'm gonna get a 2-pack of the kind that I like, so that way I can, because I have one at home and then I can have one in my work backpack and then one in my school backpack, so that way like I always have deodorant. The next People magazine, the one that comes out this weekend, sorry, I burped. The one that comes out this weekend talks about Jamie Lee Curtis overcoming opioid addiction, and that makes me so happy. Like, I love Jamie Lee Curtis. I have since I saw Freaky Friday and like whatever other movies she's in. And I want to see Halloween, but I haven't seen the reboot of Halloween. But I haven't seen the original Halloween movies yet, and I want to see those before I see the reboot. But like, I love her, like, and I'm really proud of her. Like, just celebrities overcoming like stuff like that, like, just makes me so happy. Like overcoming drug addiction, overcoming like alcoholism, overcoming like eating disorders. Like Princess Diana, who is the princess that we all needed, had bulimia for like a hot minute, and like it was like, I watched a whole documentary on it. It was like she had kind of had like the whole like you know, like you feel like eating disorders, like you're unhappy with your body, you're unhappy with your weight or whatever, and then like there's like something that just sets it off, and like right after they got engaged or right after they got married or something, Charles said something that just kind of set it off. And like, number one, I freaking hate Charles and I freaking hate Camilla. Like, I genuinely cannot stand either of them. But like, Charles treated Diana like crap. Like, she deserved so much better. And I'm so sad that she's dead. I love Princess Diana. Like, she's just so beautiful and so amazing, and she overcame bulimia. Like, she was able to overcome bulimia, and like, I'm just so proud of her. And I'm just so proud of, like, sorry, my turn signal is ticking, but I'm just like so proud of like people overcoming stuff like that. Like, it just makes me so happy, and like, it just makes me so proud. Like, I get that like Diana died like 2 years before I was born, but like, I am so proud of her for overcoming bulimia. And like, Jamie Lee Curtis, I've seen like Freaky Friday and maybe like 2 other movies that she's in. Like, I haven't seen Halloween yet or anything, but like, I'm so proud of her for overcoming an opioid addiction. And like, for both of them to be open about that and like open about their recovery is just so amazing. And like, just the amount of openness that they have regarding it just makes me so happy, because like mental illnesses and stuff like that, like, because addiction is a mental illness, eating disorders are mental illnesses. Like, things that you wouldn't think of as mental illnesses are mental illnesses. And like, just having like quote unquote big shot people, so like people who are like famous, opening up about it is just so beautiful and so amazing. And I just love it so much. Like, it just makes me so happy hearing them tell their stories and like seeing them face their fear about telling their story, and like just telling their story with the knowledge that like they may be viewed differently, or like they may be like not blackballed in Hollywood, but like it may affect future like job opportunities. And like, it just makes me so happy like seeing them talk out about it and stuff like that. Nobody spells either of my names properly. It's like E-M-M-E-T-T. I've gotten E-M-I-T, E-M-M-I-T, E-M-M-E-T-T-E. My boss spells it E-M-M-U-T-T. And I can't say any more than that, but if you know me and you know my background, you know why it ticks me off. But it's fine, like, it's just on the schedule, that's it. Like, it's just on a schedule that he types up. Like, it's fine. That's it. But yeah, no, I'm gonna show you. Yeah, it's EMMETTELLIOTT. So like every single consonant in my first and middle name are doubled. So it's EMMETT. Sorry, I'm doing a really bad job. And then ELLIOTT. Wait, hang on. It's EMMETTELLIOTT. Sorry, I'm like in my first semester of sign language. And I'm trying to like use it because I'm trying to be fluent and everything, and like I'm always talking in Spanish like around the house and stuff like that. So like that's just practice. But like when I'm in the house, like I don't think of like using sign language because like nobody in my family uses sign language. And I also had to tell my professor the story about me getting clipped by an SUV yesterday. Ha 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 ha. But also, like, I kind of sort of love the sign for that because it's literally like, let me move to the center of the car so you can see me. It's like I was driving on I-64 yesterday, and a lifted SUV crashed into me, and I saw him turning, and I slammed on the horn. And like, you have to use facial expressions, you have to use body language. So I was like I'm not gonna be talking. So like I saw him turning and I slammed on the horn. Like, it's just, I love. I went into Walmart to buy deodorant, and I ended up buying 2 toothbrushes, the deodorant, gum, and the Listerine breath spray. I didn't get the strips because those will literally kill you. One time I put an entire pack in my mouth at once, and I thought I was gonna die. And I didn't get to brush my teeth this morning, so I'm brushing my teeth in the car right now because that's what college is all about. Just being a hot mess.
Is that tender?
Yeah.
At nighttime, do you clench your teeth?
But I'm about to finish. I'm gonna work on my paper, finish my paper. Because it's due on Thursday instead of today now, rock on. But yeah, I wanna die. I finally got my stupid MacBook to work, and Vlogmas Day 2 is updating right now. I'm supposed to be working on this paper, but I don't want to. It's not that I can't, I just don't want to. And I need to, but I don't want to. I need an incentive to finish this paper. So I'm gonna ask Kitty for an incentive to finish this paper, because that would be absolutely beautiful if I got an incentive to finish this paper.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
it's me.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I recognize the voice.
Okay, sorry. Question. So, you know how I just struggle really hard when it comes to like motivation for writing papers? And just like actually writing the papers and getting the papers done?
Okay.
Can I, and I know what incentive I want, can I get an incentive for my 3 papers? If I get them done and turn them in on time?
How much have you done on the paper you've got?
I'm literally almost done. But like, can I get an incentive for each one?
Christmas is coming. You've got a lot of incentives.
Okay,
What do you want?
I want $1 for each paper. That's a total of $3 for the rest of the semester.
If I can see some papers, but you got to put in some effort, and you're not putting in a lot of effort at the moment.
I am working so hard on this paper. I literally am like I'm
I
using.
got to see the grade for your paper online before you get anything.
Okay, well, right now I'm literally using the book, the Kindle version of the book, my Walt Whitman poem, and the internet working on this paper.
I've got to see the grade posted to your thing before I do anything.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Ooh, incentive for finishing this paper today. Can we make the rosemary and herb flatbread tonight? If I can show you my paper when I come home.
We don't have any mix.
We don't? Then can I go to the store and buy
No.
some?
We can't find it anymore. They quit carrying it.
What?
I haven't been able to find it.
That's lame.
sorry. How about an enchilada that I fixed yesterday you were supposed to eat? They were really good.
Can I do that? And cookies? Oatmeal raisin craisin pecan cookies.
There's plenty of mix out there. Do what you want to.
Can you make the...
Okay?
Once I show you that my paper is done, can you make the cookies?
If you just get something done, all you're doing is wasting time talking about.
Okay, I was just asking because I have...
Well, get something done.
Okay.
Okay?
I was just asking because I have a terrible work ethic.
Yes, you do, but I can't cure it for you.
Well, incentives help.
Well, we'll make cookies. Just get something done.
Okay, can you make sure that we have pecans?
I think we do out there.
Can you check?
If we're to get up, I'm not going to make this minute.
Okay.
There are pecans and something out there, I know.
Okay.
All right, goodbye.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye. Well, that was difficult. Okay, so we're playing a fun game called Checking My Grades because I may or may not have less than a 70 in this class. Caitlin's laughing because I look upside down. She's laying. There she goes. So she just thinks this is the funniest thing ever.
It's not funny right now, but now it is.
Okay, I have a 66.5 in the class. He's gonna drop the lowest quiz grade. But hang on, listen to all the assignments we have.
I can't look at you, okay?
We have 11 assignments total for the entire class. Like, this is one of those classes.
Yeah.
My history class is worse. We've had one quiz, one test, or like we had a quiz, our midterm, then we have our final paper, and then the extra credit paper.
Oh.
Yeah. She also hasn't entered any grades, and it's freaking December. I know that I have a solid 73 because I got a 73 on the quiz and a 73 on the test. And that's all that I've gotten. Like, that's all the stuff that we've done.
Yeah.
But, like, oh my god, I want to die. Yeet, we're on our way to Plato's Closet to make money. Okay, story time. When I was in 6th grade, me, Tyson, and our friend Emily had a spicy Cheetos eating competition.
I'd win.
And about 5 minutes after, Emily is like, I have to go to the nurse. And we're like, why? What's wrong? And she goes, I'm allergic to spicy things. Why on God's green earth would you... I don't even understand. I don't get it.
Hey guys, this is ASMR.
God, I hate ASMR so much. ASMR is so gross. Good.
No, I hate it too, but
I hope it do.
I make jokes about it all the time.
Ooh, there was a little bit of the wrapper in the camera.
Yeah.
What's this?
What's this? Oh wait, you don't know that movie.
What, Rent?
No. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay, I know like that part. Like I'm not I'm not completely uncultured when it comes to it. Like I know that part. It's freaking cold outside. Can you check the temperature on your phone?
What if they saw my outfit right now?
She's wearing an Ed Sheeran shirt for the Division album, but where like the line is, how it's like dot line dot, where the line is, it says Ed Sheeran.
And shorts. The whole
like,
thing
short
was supposed
shorts.
to be shorts.
She's literally wearing short shorts, and I'm out here wearing one of her sweatshirts, one of her hoodies.
It's 44.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
no, it's not. No, it's not. Wrong place. 45.
Oh my god. Long pants, but they're not like, they're jeans, but they're not like thick jeans, so they're not worth crap when it comes to like staying warm. But like, and then I'm wearing socks and Vans, and she's wearing slip-on Vans with no socks, so we're wearing
No, I
like
have
the
socks.
same shoes. What?
I have socks.
I didn't know you had socks.
Oh.
just gonna move this barbecue sauce out of the way. Caitlin has something to clarify.
Okay. This story she is about to say, if it ever happens to me, I've never heard it, but if she ever does this,
It was never me doing it.
oh, never mind.
Okay.
We're fine.
So basically, when I was dating my ex, at one point in time or another, he like insinuated that he wanted me to burp in his mouth when we were like kissing, like making out. And it never happened because that's freaking gross.
Wait.
Yeah. Like that ex, the super mean one that we all hate, my only ex. And he asked me to do that, and I was like, no. So then,
Was it like a kink?
I don't even know. So then, fast forward like 2.5 years. And this is the night that I was just telling you about with my car.
Yeah.
And
That guy.
yeah, so that guy, like 2.5 years later, my guy, completely different guy, we were like, Kitty, if you see this, I'm sorry. Parents and Skip, no.
What?
Alvin, if you see this, I'm sorry. Poppy, if you see this, I'm sorry. Anybody else? I don't think so.
Kitty.
I already said Kitty. And so we were making out, and like he, you know those times where like you don't realize you have to burp, and then all of a sudden you burp.
Uh-huh.
So it was one of those, and so we're making out, and he like burps, and so we took a second to like laugh, and it wasn't like a burp that you can taste, but we took a second, and then I started dying laughing, and he was like, "What's so funny? Like, why are you laughing so hard?" And I was like, "My ex like asked me to burp in his mouth once." No, literally, when we broke up, he said, "You never burped in my mouth."
That is one of the reasons?
That's like one of the reasons we broke up?
Yeah.
No.
No.
He was a garbage human, that's why we broke up. I start dying laughing, and he's like, "What's so funny?" Like, now I'm embarrassed, and I was like, no. So I tell him this story, and so we both just sit there laughing. Ooh, cramp. Jesus, no.
Shrek and
Here.
Fiona.
Okay. I think it's really funny. I know you've already seen this. I think it's really funny that Shrek is a movie about like loving yourself, like no matter like what you look like, blah 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 blah. But then Lord Farquaad gets made fun of the entire movie for being short. I just think that's really funny. But also Lord Farquaad was a Farquaad, and because you know like Farquaad is like like Lord Farquaad was a major Farquaad. My 7th grade teacher told me that this train does not operate, that there is no train that functions here. But you know what? There it is. There it is. It's a whole train. Why is it going so slow?
That's fast for a train.
No, it's not. That's really slow for a train. At least the trains that come across this track. Yeah, no. Like, Okay, I'm literally in the crankiest mood ever. And part of me thinks it's because it's finals time. I have a final in the morning. I have a paper that I'm working on right now that's due in 2 days, and Kitty won't get off my case about it. I want to die. Oh, today's Tuesday. I need to get gas. Oh my god. Ugh. I hate being in college. I hate being in school. I hate being alive. I hate papers. I'm stressed about this exam tomorrow, because even though I have a 94 in the class, and it'll raise to a 95 once I do my online homework that I am awful at doing. I am good at doing it, I'm just like terrible at like actually getting it done on time, but he always extends it. But like, oh my god, I hate college. This is the most stressful time of the year. I cannot wait till finals week is over and I can just chill out for like 0.5. I want to go home so bad and just sleep and just pretend nothing exists and just... I'm so stressed out and I just don't want to do this. And I feel like I'm back in senior year with Lessick, and we all know how I felt about him and how things went with him. I just feel like I'm back in his class, and I'm back doing the same thing, working my butt off, and I'm gonna get a terrible grade for it, even though that's probably not the case. But like, I don't know, I just don't have any motivation to write this paper. I'm like I just finished like the 3rd body paragraph of my outline. We have to have 4 body paragraphs, and my next one is just that war is futile, and the book and the poem that I'm using are pretty much entirely about the futility of war. But like, I cannot do this. Like, I genuinely can't do this, and I'm just gonna flunk out of college. It's fine. Again, flunk out of college again. It's fine. 'Cause when you flunk out of community college, that's your last chance, man. Like, that's all you can do. Like, I flunked out of university. I feel like I'm gonna flunk out of community college. And I know that once I get this paper written, I'll feel better. But once I get this paper written, I have 2 more papers to write. I have a final in the morning, a final tomorrow afternoon, and I just genuinely feel like garbage. I feel overworked, and I know that like I'm not being overworked. I know that it's not my fault, or that it is my fault, and I know that I should have spent more time working, but like, I've been working on this paper for like 3 days now, and I still haven't even started typing, and I just want to finish this paper, get it out of the way, write the other 2 papers, get them out of the way, get my exams out of the way. And like, I can't do it all at once. Whatever, I don't know. I'm just so stressed about college. I hate college so much. Like, TCC is 100 times better than Regent, but like, I hate college so much. I finished my outline for my paper, and I'm typing it up right now. I'm on my 2nd page, my 2nd body paragraph. Caitlin's snoozing while I finish writing. Kitty's probably big mad that I haven't come home yet, because I've been gone for 2 days because I spent the night last night, yada yada yada. But I'm like on a roll, and I need to finish typing this, or I'm gonna lose my stride and fall into a deep pit of depression. I wrote all of my paper except for the conclusion. Kitty's kind of big mad that like I'm not home yet because it's 8:45, but you know, I got most of it done, and I know if I was at home I would not have gotten any of it done, so that's a plus. Don't even think about it. She just woke up from a nap. I woke her up when I finished. What a cutie. Hello.
See my bag of candy canes that I spelled your name wrong?
No.
Well, I put all the cherry candy canes in a bag for you. It's on top of the toaster oven, and I said, I spelled Emmett like E-M-E-I-T or something.
E-M-E-I-T?
Okay, it was like, it was 10 o'clock. I was tired. And I said, I know I spelled it wrong.
Oh my god. That's iconic. Yeah, I'm about to head out, so I'll grab him. I just want to take a minute to appreciate how much stuff I brought to Caitlin's. I gotta squat, man.
Just imagine it.
Oh.
Just imagine the people in the military.
I just finished writing a paper about the military now. I literally have to like walk like a pregnant lady.
You're not pregnant.
I'm not pregnant. I just have so much weight on my torso that I have to walk like a pregnant lady.
But you are pregnant.
But I'm not pregnant.
I know, I'm joking.
How on God's green earth would I be pregnant?
Virgin Emmett.
Oh, yeah, that one dream that I had that I was like the new Virgin Mary. And Kitty yelled at me for doing international interviews after Jesus Part 2 was born. Thumbnail is a picture.
Ow.
Ow what?
Ow.
Okay. I love you so much. What'd you say? You said listen?
No, I said I love you too after I said ouch.
I just got home from Caitlin's. I am about to go inside, read Kitty what I wrote for my paper, and then where did my voice go? And then take my sleeping pill, 4 Advil PM, and a Z-Quil, and go the heck to sleep because I got a final in the morning. Good night. Sleep tight. Subscribe.